we've got the Utah Jazz and the Toronto Raptors. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harley. Hurdle's shot is off.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Raptors on defense. Outside for Sexton. There's a screen by Collins. Pass to Hendricks. In the corner, George with it. Shot clock at 5. Over quickly. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And that one's good, Barnes.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Hendricks. And here's Sexton. He's covered by Brown. Fires top of the key. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Again, more and more of these pick and rolls help Sexton settle into the pace of play.
Barrett, no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Now, here's Collins. Pass to George. Over quickly. Misses off the right iron. Here's the Raptors with the ball. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Darko Rajakovic and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. We talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter. And he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. George, that's a two-pointer. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
And there it is for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
George, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. And Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
George with the ball. And Sexton has it in the corner. Back to George. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And stolen by Barnes. Stolen by Markkanen. And then Collins slams it in.
Oh, man, we know Collins has hops. We should put him in the dunk contest with that one.
Barrett, no good. Utah trailing here. Kicks it out to Collins. Three-pointer, Markkanen sinks the three-pointer. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Brown inside the line. Utah with the rebound.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Outside, Sexton. Pass to Collins. Here's Hendricks. His three-pointer's off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Substitution on the court.
Stolen by Collins. Pass to Markkanen. Offline with his three. Toronto trailing. Now here's Brown. Defended by Sexton. And here are the Jazz now. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's George. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's George. Knocked loose. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Mitchell. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
10. The Jazz. 12.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here's Kessler. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Barnes. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Back to Clarkson. Rebound by the Raptors. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect. Not just a jump shooter. It can operate inside that restricted area.
Pass to Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Clarkson goes in. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up. The Jazz shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now that's aggressive play from R.J. Barrett, and that's how you finish, even through contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And here is Brown after Jordan Clarkson hitting the three. And again, no good by Toronto. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. Jazz leading by 3. Pass to Clarkson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Sensabaugh. And the Jazz, another 3.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Barrett, no good.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Markkanen, the baseline J, off the mark. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And Barrett gets it to go.
A really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
Pass to Collins. Outside, Markkanen. There's the drive. And stolen by Barnes. And Barrett slams it in.
Yeah, RJ Barrett can do that. That pass on target. And RJ taking care of the rest.
Utah leading. Here's Clarkson. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
And he gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
.50 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Sensabaugh. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Inside. Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Barnes looking around. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. Here's Dick. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Diggs got his second basket of the game.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Jazz. They're up by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Collins. Markkanen with it. And again, it's Utah.
Well, nice ball rotation there by Collins, sharing the rock from the front court.
Here's Brown. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Brown's got 6 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Sexton on the wing. And the 3 off target. Toronto trailing. Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 4 points this quarter. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. There's a screen by Collins. Here's George. That one a little long. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Jazz trail by 3. And George, here we go. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Pass to Dick. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 6 points for Grady Dick.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
George, no good. And here's Toronto. The lead is 2. Out to Barrett. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
Well, inside, Barrett fighting twice as hard, working through that contact and trying to get a shot off.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to George. Back to Markkanen. Over Barrett. Markkanen, good. Markkanen's got 7 points.
And Markkanen really that time going strong.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Back to George. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to George. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Dick. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Dick's got the lead up to 5 now for Toronto.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight, and he makes the first.
7 feet, really good at shooting the basketball. A decent handle. Lauri Markkanen starts to tinker on that unicorn category.
Barrett, no good. Jazz trailed by 3. Right side, Sexton. To the inside. Markkanen takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Combine Markkanen's size and that soft touch. It makes him a constant threat inside the painted area. That's why they call him the finisher. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
The open look here for Sexton. And he hits it to tie the game up. He's got 5.
Well, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the three-point line. That's big.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Sexton for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. It's Dick on the wing. He's got 10. Here's Barnes. The shot misses. Here's Clarkson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10.
Here's Barrett. And he makes good on the layup. Barrett's got 17.
Now, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
The drive by Clarkson. It's all tied in Toronto. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter.
47.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so here's Toronto. Stolen by Kessler. And even 3-on-3 break. And that one good from Clarkson. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Outside, Barrett. And a miss there on the triple. Utah leading. Goes up. And the slam by Williams.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Yes, that goes in. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, a lot of ways that Clarkson can beat you. Most of the time it's off the dribble, but when he's shooting the ball well, he's a dangerous offensive player.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And here's Clarkson. Pass to Kessler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hendricks. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto trailing. Barnes down low. In the corner, Barrett with it. Barnes with it. He's covered by Kessler. And the Raptors miss again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Jazz lead by 5. Back to Dick. Over in the corner, Brown. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Brown's got 9 points now in just the second half. Pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Offensive rebound. Here's Pirtle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
It's good.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Outside, Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Talk about confidence. Markkanen feeling like he can drill shots from anywhere right now.
It's Brown on the wing. Fires from deep. Utah with the rebound. Right side, George. Sexton for 3. And the Jazz another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's George. There's a screen by Collins. A nice shot by George.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Brown. It's Dick on the wing. Back to Brown. Barnes right side.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Here's Sexton. Pass to George. Floats one up. And he sinks the layup. And now a 7-point Jazz lead.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Hurdle. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
RJ's movement right there did a great job of keeping the defense off balance. And he worked to create that opening.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Now, here's Markkanen. To win the game. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Barnes outside. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. Pass to Hendricks. And here is Markkanen. Bucket is good. Markkanen's got it all tied up now for the Jazz. Here's Barnes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That is first personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Now George. Pass to Hendricks. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Hendricks has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the left side wing. Onside, Barrett. A 3 from Barnes. Rebounded by the Jazz. To the paint. Here's Hendricks. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Utah lead.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
So it's the Jazz now. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Hendricks, good.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Pass to Barnes. Out to the right wing. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Back to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
George looking over the floor. Over Dick. George, no good. Toronto with the ball. Trailing by 5. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
To the middle. Here's Markkanen. Yes!
Got to get the ball to your scorers, and Lauri Markkanen is one of them.
Brown outside. From outside, off the mark.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Count it! And now they trail by just 4. Here's Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. Now here is George. 3-pointer. Misses. And so it's Utah who scraped